Hey guys, Jeff Bill here. It is Thursday, September the 10th, and it's another segment of how to boost your immune system. Today is actually part 7, and that is to avoid infection. And the way that you want to do that is by washing your hands and also by cooking your meat and other foods thoroughly. And I'm going to go over both of those right now because in today's world and the COVID-19, this is very important. You don't want to get sick. You actually want to build your immune system, not weaken it. And you can weaken it by not washing your hands and by also not cooking your meats and other foods thoroughly. So check this out. So, hey, how do you wash your hands? How do you guys wash your hands? Well, I'm going to go over it. First of all, you want to wash your hands with water and soap. I'm going to go over this because I'm here at the gym all day long and I see how people wash their hands. Some people don't even wash their hands. And so, hey guys, you're going to use soap and water. You're going to go palm to palm. You're going to go in between the fingers. You're going to focus on the thumbs. You're going to go on the back of the hands, and you're going to focus on the wrist. And guys, you want to be at least doing this for 20 seconds. So soap and water, front and back, between the fingers. Focus on your thumbs and the wrists in at least 20 seconds. I went over it really quick there, but most people don't spend the time doing it correctly, and therefore you're going to transmit different bacteria, germs, whatever it may be. You just do not want to not wash your hands and not do it correctly. I've even heard washing your hands with water that's almost too hot to touch. That's another way to make sure you've done a good job. Check this out. Also, you want to avoid infection and spreading of germs at home and in the workplace. So, hey, you want to minimize shaking hands or don't do it at all. Also, you want to cover up when you sneeze and you cough. Hey, these are common sense things, but I see people neglecting it all the time. Also, you want to cover up any open wounds. If you've been cut or scraped or anything like that, hey, wash it with soap and water and put a Band-Aid on. Put something over it because that's how germs can enter the body. It's like a portal. It's like, oh, I'm going to go in right here. I'm going to infect you because you didn't cover me up. And then also, don't share personal items like razors, hairbrushes, eating utensils. I see. Oh, here, I'll take you out. Yeah, whatever. That's nice. Good job. And if you're home, I see this a lot. People go to work sick. They go to school sick. You need to stay home if you're sick. So do not go to work or to school if you're sick. Who knows what you have? You don't want to be spreading that around. Keep your room and your workplace neat and organized, because if it's neat and organized, then you can actually clean it a lot better. So guys, take the time and then do these things, and it's going to help stop the spread of germs. Now let's move over to this side of the board. We're talking about preventing infections and preventing the spread of germs. That looks pretty nasty because it is. You want to prevent spreading of the Salmonella and also E. coli. They're both very similar. They actually live and come from the gut of animals, birds, amphibians, reptiles. So hey, if your kids are, oh, I found a turtle. It's a wild turtle. You know, I found it in the lake, and they bring it home. You're like, oh my gosh, you need to let that go and wash your hands really quickly because they have the salmonella all over them. Maybe they've been swimming in poop. They've got it. It's gross. Make sure you wash your hands. So E. coli, they're both very different, very similar, and things that can happen. If you happen to get infected by these two types of bacteria, you can cause diarrhea, it can cause gas, vomiting, it can cause fatigue, fever, blood in the stools. You do not want to get this. And the way that can happen, guys, if you don't cook your meats thoroughly. So make sure that you cook them thoroughly, and I'm going to go over real quick here. Make sure that meat dishes, you cook all the way through. Example, hamburgers, sausages, bologna, those type of things. Make sure when you're cooking your meats that all of the outside surfaces should be fully cooked. The center may contain a little pink, that's okay, but on the outside, make sure it's fully cooked. I believe it's like 160, 165 degrees. I forgot to write that down, but I did read it. Also, with your chicken dishes, it should be fully cooked. Actually, when you cut open, it should be steaming. There should be no pink in your chicken. Right here, hey, there it is, salmonella with chicken. Eggs, cook the eggs until the white is firm and the yolk begins to thicken. So you don't want to eat like in the Rocky Balboas and the Rockies 1 and 2 where he's drinking those raw eggs. That's not a good idea. It looks kind of cool, can want to be like Rocky, but don't do it. Fish, make sure fish is cooked all the way through. Hey, a good way to tell you've cooked your fish all the way through is you can easily cut it with a knife. It separates nice and easy, and it's steamy inside. So make sure also, always wash your hands prior to preparing foods or eating or cooking. When you're also cooking raw meats and poultry, they can contain the harmful bacteria, which can be spread easily through anything it touches. Anything that this raw food touches can be contaminated. Like other food, like the tabletops that you're putting it on, like your cutting board, utensils, everything like that, guys. You need to be really conscious of how you're preparing your foods, making sure you're fully cooking them so you don't spread and you can avoid infection. That's my main topic with today. I think I went through everything really quick there. The only thing I didn't mention here on avoiding infection at your home and workplace, you want to disinfect everything. Walk around the house, all the knobs, all the phones, all the keyboards, your own hands. Especially somebody sick within your household, you need to quarantine that person to the room and disinfect everything that you think that person came in contact. It's the smart thing to do, guys. I know it's a lot and it seems a little bit overboard, but hey, in today's world, it's a smart thing to do. I will see you tomorrow on how to minimize stress. That is part number 8, and it's a very important one. I'm going to give you my top 10 ways to minimize stress. I guarantee it. Exercise on that one. Take care, guys. God bless.